So I basically jumped right into the pattern today, but you're gonna need a 5mm hook and any yarn of your choice. I started with the slip knot and then I chained 18. And this was an experiment at first, so I chained a larger amount, but just chain 18. Then place a half double crochet in every stitch in the first side of the chain and make sure to mark the first stitch of the row. And get that last stitch and insert 2 half double crochets again. Then you can take your stitch marker out and half double crochet all around, and basically that's the only amount of increases you'll have to do. You'll just be building up the sleeve. Oh yeah, after a few half double crochet rounds, this is how it looks. Mine is a little bit wonky because I was experimenting, but we're gonna clean it all up in the end. But make sure you just keep half double crocheting all the way around. You don't really need to mark your stitches since you know what to do. And then I think I did that for about 18 rows, and then on the last row I did a full row of single crochets. And if you're trying this out, if you don't have a Paperwhite, the measurements are probably going to be a little bit off. So make sure you occasionally try on the sleeve to make sure it's the correct size. Also forgot to mention that mine looks a little different because of the hook size I used. You could size down if you want your stitches to be tight. So yeah, I turned my work inside out, and that little thing is from crocheting the tail end, but you could just cut it off whenever you want. Oh yeah, now to make the sleeve look a little less basic, I'm making a flower, and eventually I changed to 4mm so it could look a little bit more like plush. So yeah, I tighten the magic ring one more time, and then instead of sewing it on, I always hot glue. It's just so much faster. After crocheting for such a long time, I really don't want to bother sewing it onto my piece. With the new Kindle sleeve, I wanted to make a new spread for my Kindle. I don't really know what I was talking about in this clip, but yeah. Got some stickers and printed out a piece of paper for the design that I wanted, and this is how it turned out. Finally, the last part of today's video. I'll show you guys how to make your own lanyard if you have a Kindle remote. Actually, I don't know if this is a lanyard or a wristlet, but it's for your Kindle remote. But basically, I chained 55 and then I single crocheted in each stitch. Don't fasten off, sit it to the side and take another piece of your yarn and make a slip knot. And snip that off and sit it to the side. I'm going to take your single crochet row and put the slip knot onto the single crochet row. So your chains and everything are straight, and then you can slip stitch to join the sides together. I just snip my end so everything's a little bit clearer. Okay, so you're gonna grab the slip knot and twist it to the side that you finished off on, where you slip stitched at. And to secure the slip knot in place, you're just gonna tie it down to the other little strings that are still left over. So yeah, then you see it start to come together a little bit more, but there's still some stuff that you can improve on. But here's me taking off the old one. It was kind of just temporary, but it's very simple, so I'll probably switch it out eventually. Basically, the little loop on the Kindle remote, you'll put it through there and just make a loop. So I wanted to personalize it a little bit, so I made a little mini flower. This will also be linked in the description if you want to make your own. And once again, I glued it onto the top of the lanyard, and then I took some hot glue and just put it on the little nubs that I snipped off in the beginning, so that they won't like get undone. I hope y'all have fun making your sleeves and lanyards if you're making any, and I'll catch you in the next video.